Paja.
Yo, what's good? It's me, your guy, all the way from Bed-Stuy, Habo, and welcome to the official start of my Mass Effect Let's Play. I'm doing the entire trilogy, Insanity Mode. We going crazy, we going hard. It's going to be dope, it's going to be fire, and I'm going to really try my best to showcase everything that I love about this game. I'm a big fan of this franchise. It's one of the best, honestly, in my opinion, that's ever existed. It's my favorite franchise of all time. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. Look, I got the art books, bro. Listen, I got the original art book, I got the expanded art book, and I got the BioWare art book that has Mass Effect art in it. So I'm telling you, we in this for real, for real. So I'm playing this live on Twitch where I record it, twitch.tv/HabOhTV, then I put it here on YouTube. So whether you want to be in the live chat or you want to hang out in the comment section here on YouTube, either way, we're going to have a blast. Without further ado, let's get into it. I'm hyped. Let's go. Let's get it. Yo, what's good? It's me, your guy, all the way from Bed-Stuy, Habo, and this is Mass Effect, one of my favorite games of all time, one of the best RPGs of all time. Some of the coolest things happen in this game that other games don't do. If you love sci-fi, if you love aliens and classic style 70s vibes, like it has like a really like cool 70s 80s kind of vibe to it. Big inspiration from Sid Mead. If you look at some of the designs for the ships and the space stations and all of that, big Sid Mead vibes for sure. So we're going to be playing a full playthrough of this game. We're doing Insanity, and I'm going to be a Sentinel, FemShep Sentinel. It's going to be great. I'm trying to think of the type of character this Shepard is going to be. She's going to be a good Shepard. She's going to be a paragon, right? She may do things here and there that might be a little tough, right? But she's going to be a paragon of the people. So I got to think of her psychological background, where she comes from, where she was raised. Because it's a role-playing game, and we're going to role-play a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's the point of a role-playing game. So we have three choices here. We have Spacer, Colonist, and Earthborn. They don't necessarily affect how the entire game shifts around you, but there are certain moments where people might reference where you came from and who you are, what your upbringing was. So as we're role-playing, this is integral to what this Let's Play is. So first and foremost, I think let's read through these. So we got Spacer. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and space stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. I feel like that's corny, right? That's like G.I. Jane, regular, base level type shit, you know what I mean? We got Colonists. You were born and raised on Mindoir, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided Mindoir, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted with the military a few years later. So this one's a little bit more, it's got a little bit more juice, it got a little spice to it, you know what I'm saying? Like you was already in space, you was on a colony, you know what I'm saying? And the pirates, the slavers came in, and then you were like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to fight these motherfuckers. I'm gonna join the Alliance and get my get back, you know what I'm saying? So that one's cool. And then we have Earthborn. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great metropolises covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. So either way, we're joining the Alliance military. It's just how we got there is what this whole point is, right? So I'm thinking this Shepard, she's going to be Earthborn. She grew up in New York. She grew up in Brooklyn, New York. Obviously. She grew up in Bed-Stuy. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, she's out here slinging stuff. Not body stuff, but she was like, you know, substances. And, you know, she had to turn her life around. She had bumped into the wrong person, you know. Miss Maybelline sat her down one day, said, look, child, you got to stop all this mess. You better stop all this mess. And then she was like, you know what, Miss Maybelline, you're right. And then she joined the military.
Confirm psychological profile.
Now we have three more here. So Soul Survivor, War Hero, Ruthless. Soul Survivor. During your service, a mission you were excuse me, A mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived all those. You survived while all those around you fell, and now you alone are left to tell the tale. Ooh, it's like hardcore. Like, oh shit, this person kind of might be a little messed up in the head. War hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and began. Where am I getting these words from? And defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. And then we have ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you, but when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. So I think her being Earthborn from Bed-Stuy, Miss Maybelline told her to get her act right. She's like a stand-up citizen, so she can't be ruthless. She can't be ruthless. So I'm feeling maybe we'll go with. I think we'll go with War Hero. I feel like Soul Survivor might be a little bit too tragic. And I feel like if I'm playing Soul Survivor, I might be, you know what I mean? I might be inclined to be a little erratic. I don't want to be erratic. I want her to be like cool, calm, and collected. You know what I'm saying? She's strong-willed. She don't take no mess. She'll punch you in your face before she asks you questions sometimes, but she's still going to do what she got to do and do the right thing. So I'm going to say War Hero. Earthborn War Hero.
Confirm military specialization.
And then here are the classes. I'm going to read through all of these because I'm going to pick a very specific one, which is the Sentinel. The Sentinel is a combination between both the biotic and tech classes. Now, in this game, biotic is basically like magic. It's like you're the wizard. And then the tech is just, you know, technology. And this is a blending between both of those. So you get the best of both worlds. And a Sentinel combines biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. So I'm forfeiting a little bit of damage mitigation and specialization here, but we'll make up for that with our abilities and also the squad combination that we'll have going into the game. Now, I've thought about this, and I was thinking maybe I would do assault rifles. I usually do assault rifles, but I might just go with singularity because there might be times where I'm not going to use Liara during the playthrough, and singularity is a very good skill. And when we get the Bastion specialization, singularity is going to be very, very powerful. It's already powerful to begin with, but it's going to be extremely powerful once we get to a certain point in the game. And I'm not really concerned about the weapon specialization because then that means we can use kind of whatever in that sense, kind of like a soldier, but like less effective, if that makes sense. So we're going to go with singularity. We're going to go with singularity.
Confirm facial identification.
And now the most important part is that we're not going to be white.
Profile reconstruction.
Yeah,
complete.
Olu in the building, son. Olu in the building. Sentinel, War Hero from Earth. All right, so it's on Insanity, just so y'all know.
Well, what about Shepard? Earthborn, but no record of her family.
Doesn't have one. She was raised on the streets, learned to look out for herself.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
I'm not even going to bother reading that because every time I read it, it goes by too fast, so you can pause to read and vibe out. Mass Effect. Beautiful. Just beautiful. This is a gorgeous game. Even when in the original version, it looked amazing.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Gorgeous. Absolutely
Board is
gorgeous.
green.
Look at her.
Approach run has begun.
I did my thing with that.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
And they don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
You know, I think this might be my favorite role that both Keith David and Seth Green have ever been in as Captain Anderson and Joker, respectively. And I think they give some of the best performances in the game, especially Joker. I think he's really great once you get to know him and talk to him throughout the entire franchise. Like, he's a really funny character.
I'm on my way.
Is it me or does the captain always sound a little pissed off?
Only when he's talking to you, Joker.
The one thing I thought was funny is that they did this whole remaster, right? Or remake. No, not remake. Remaster of the game. They update a lot of the graphics, the visuals, but Caden still has that like funky ass, like gelled up hairstyle. Spectacular, give me 14 of them. What? Of my character? That's funny. Also love that they use the assets from Mass Effect 2. So these little virtual screens, they came from Mass Effect 2. These weren't the original ones, the original versions. So let's talk about our character real quick. Let's talk about Olu. So Olu is a sentinel, like I said before. We're going to focus in our biotic and electronic skills, our tech skills. And then when we get Bastion, we're going to be even more powerful with the biotics, which I will be able to put up stasis and singularity as much as I want. Stasis is going to be a really great ability because I'll be able to freeze people. In this current state, you cannot hurt them, but once you have Bastion and you have this maxed out, you can actually damage people while having them frozen. So it's going to be insane. We're going to be a monster by the end of the game. Like mid to late game, we're going to be a complete monster. So first point into barrier and then first aid, because I think that's going to be important. Because the last playthrough we did, we was hurting. Remember? We was fighting the Thorian and we was getting poisoned. That was rough. I was rough as fuck, boy. So we're gonna put points into singularity, first aid, and barrier for the first level up here. And then I don't know, y'all let me know. Obviously, y'all live here in the chat, and then those who watch this in the future on the VOD, let me know if you want me to go through the codex and kind of like read some of the descriptions of things, or have the guy read them, because it can be really informative and fun, especially if you're trying to learn more about the universe. I also have both editions of the art book, which gives a lot of insight to a lot of stuff that happens in the game as well. So y'all let me know, because I'll do it. You know, we can sit here and talk about that all day. But let's have a conversation with Presley here.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
So one thing about, I'm taking a screenshot. One thing that is very notable in this game is the Paragon and Renegade system. Now that carries out throughout the game in different ways. So not just in your actions as Shepard, but the conversations you have with certain people. They might represent the Paragon or Renegade, or even a neutral standpoint. So there are some characters on the ship, specifically like Presley, who are very pro-human and anti-alien, and that falls under a very different stance of their alignment, or his alignment. So you have people that are on opposing sides that you can learn about and see their perspective from, and that can also change it could change your perspective on certain things that occur, or certain characters as well. Like if he's talking about certain aliens, or if he's talking about certain things happening and with the politics going on with the council or the alliance and whatnot, because the alliance is a very pro-human military faction. So our thing, what we do here eventually is the antithesis of what the alliance does. So we're going to see a little bit in the conversation here, and we're going to see that with some other people in the game, like Ashley, who are completely anti-alien. And it's kind of poignant, especially given what's been going on in the real world. And I feel like a lot of people will often try to say like, oh, I try to get away from, you know, real world issues, but it's like the games are actually telling the stories that exist in real life. It's just they painting it over with cute blue aliens and tentacle monsters, you know what I mean? So I love this game for that, because it's still relevant to this day in terms of race relations, immigration, patriotism. What's the one word where it's like you're like hardcore military person, and it's like, oh my god, it's the word that they use with Starship Troopers. I'll look it up later. But anyway, let's just talk to Presley. I'm talking too much.
Sounds like you don't trust Arturian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
The funny thing is like, he's shaky about the Turian aspect, but this ship was Turian design. Like, the technology that is here comes from aliens, you know? So it's kind of weird that you'd still be so skeptical of something or someone that has helped you in your mission to be great. And I feel like, from a certain standpoint, I can understand like a random person of a higher rank, of like one of the highest ranks, coming on one of your missions. Like, yeah, I would be a little suspicious of that person too, but not because of their race or skin color or whatever the case may be. It would just be because like, what the fuck is the Spectre doing here?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Like, I get it, but goddamn. Like,
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action.
though I don't like, even though I somewhat agree with the sentiment around like Presley, like chill the fuck out, Shepard's response and saying like that was 30 years ago just makes me think about white people saying like, oh, slavery was 400 years ago. It's like, yeah, but there's still so many things that happen today that are a consequence of that. There are so many things that are going on today that are affecting our lives still because of that. So that response is like, ooh, okay. Ooh. It sounds dismissive. Exactly.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
One.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
What would be the human equivalent of a Spectre? I feel like I'm pretty sure that exists in every nation. Like a shadow agent. Because if they go out and do something, they're going to be like, oh, we don't know you. Like, you're burned. We see that in the movies, but what is that? What would that actually be called? I know there's got to be a name for it. I'm going to look that up. We got to look that. Somebody look that up.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
I feel like there's a little bit of racism involved in that. It's like every other like primary council member or species is on the council. You got the Turians, Salarians, and the Asari, but no humans. That's petty. We know what's going on.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Yeah, country boy wanted some action. That's what it was. Interpol agent. Maybe. Is Interpol, that's for everybody, or is that, because I feel like when I hear Interpol, that's usually for the UK. Or correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe that is it.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Big Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I've never been there.
But you know of it. It's become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
The way he says that is always, it does always come off as if it was a threat. At least that's how I perceive it. The way he says it, it's just like, how safe is it really? Not even a threat, but it just sounds suspicious. Interpol is worldwide. Oh, does it stand for International Police? That would be actually kind of funny and on the nose if that's what it is.
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
I feel like having the humans here almost feels like a setup as well, because if it went wrong, they can just blame the humans and be like, yeah, see, y'all don't even need to belong on the council, let alone like in company with us. You're just showing us who you really are this whole time, that sort of thing. Because there's always this animosity, given what happened during the First Contact War between humans and the Turians when they first met each other. That's why it's called the First Contact War. And we was scrapping. And, you know, we both jumped the gun. It wasn't good. So it stands for International Criminal Police Organization. So I was close, but not that close. International Criminal Police Organization. Interesting. Interpol. Okay. Okay.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I respect it. I feel like he's trying. I think he's one of the few Turians out there, if not entire Alien Council members, that is just trying to put their best foot forward. Because there doesn't need to be any bickering between the species. There's too much going on in this galaxy for people to just like this is crazy to really fathom, right? Imagine being in the future, you hanging out with aliens and motherfuckers is racist still. Like, insane. You love Keith David's voice? Me too. It's great. I said he's one of the best out there to do it. This is my favorite role he's ever had.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard.
We're
counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
That is, I wish I could remember the word that I've been trying to think of when it comes to military state-run programs. It's like they're not doing this for the best interest of humanity. They're literally thinking of it as, like you just said, a weapon. What if it is a weapon and they want to have it first? You get what I'm saying? They're not going to get the Prothean beacon to be like, oh, what if we can use this to grow crops across all barren planets and worlds? No. What if it's a weapon? What if we can use this to annihilate the rest of our enemies and seize control of different parts of the galaxy? You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Like, even in real life, the advancement of technology comes at the price of military advancement too. So the fact that we have GPS, the fact that we have cell phones, the fact that we have the internet is because of the military. That's the only reason, which I think is insane, right? Like, we only advance because we want to increase the power of the armed forces that are annihilating each other over petty shit, nonsense, you know?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Captain Anderson need one of them face scrubs. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Them little face scrubs we be doing now? Dermaplaning.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out out of nowhere. We need...
Boy, that's freaky. Imagine looking up at the sky and you see that shit.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
Y'all gonna have to get
Tell
used to
Alenko
that.
and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
I love taking my screenshots, man. Yes, please. Nah, for real. I'm gonna start using them joints too.
Engaging stealth systems.
There's some products I seen recommended by another brother
Somebody
on
was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
TikTok some
Your
time
team's
ago.
the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
All right, now we get into the meat and potatoes. The oxtail and the gravy. Now we getting into the oxtail and the gravy, boy. Now we getting started for real, for real. Retinoids. You know, when I first saw that, I thought that had something to do with.
Got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
I thought that had something to do with another area of your body. I don't know why. It just sounds like it. Racism will always be there. It's obnoxious to see, but I can see it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're not going to fully change everybody. There's always going to be. There's a quote from a video game I used to play called Team Fortress 2. And one of the characters says he's an assassin. He's like, as long as there are two people on the planet, someone's going to want someone dead. And I earnestly believe that. I don't think we're going to live in a society where everything's going to be sunshine and rainbows for everybody every day for the rest of eternity. There's always going to be people that don't like you because of whatever reason, because you have more things than them, because you look better than them, because you are stronger than them, or whatever. It's always going to be something about something, which is unfortunate. Ideally, I would love to live in a world where that wasn't a thing, but that's where we are. That's where we are. You know what? I'll go through these maybe a little later after we get to a certain point, because I want to make sure that we are also getting into some action, because right now we're on Eden Prime and we got to investigate what's going on here with the military and all these attacks happening. So I think, like I said, it's possible for the Sentinel to use different weapons. They're just not going to be proficient in it. Like a soldier is going to be proficient in all weapons, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to try them all out anyway, because last time I played, I had the sniper rifle. Remember that last playthrough we did? What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless. Oh God, what happened here?
That boy is roasted, man. They had him on an open fire. No Jack Frost. Oh man. She looked good. That's my best Shepard yet. Now, how they gonna get him like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how they get my boy like that? Nobody else got lit up except for him. Crazy. Come on, Kaden. Bald baddie, yeah. We love a bald baddie.
Rip right through his shields. We're at a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I just don't understand how he got his shields ripped through and we're fine. Like, his shield should have been up. I don't get it. I really don't understand that. That's just the purpose of them wanting to just kill a character off in the prologue. BioWare loves doing that in their games. They do that in every game they have, bro. Except, I don't think they did it in Knights of the Old Republic. I don't know. Somebody can let me know. Damn. Caden?
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
Yo, these things is funky looking, man. Look at that.
With you at the dig site.
And I don't think you ever get comms like that until like a certain point in the game. Like, you don't have characters just talking to you over the comms normally. All right, are they gonna come out now? Because there's a spot over here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we sniping. We sniping for this playthrough. I'm telling you. I fell in love with the sniper rifle last time I played. I had no idea. I was not familiar with their game, bro. I was not familiar with their pin. Oh, that's the thing I was looking for. Yeah. Let's circle around here. I think if you do New Game Plus, the drones that come out are actually rocket drones. And not recon. Or because I could have sworn when I played this years ago, it was rocket drones all over the place. And let me see if there's something over here, because I never walked over here either. Okay, we good. I want to get every little nook and cranny, because we doing everything. We doing a DLC, we doing all of it. Ooh. Who are our metal friends here? Where am I at? We never came around this way before. That threw me off. Okay, so now we're going to tap into the powers, and I'm going to sabotage him so he can't use his weapon. It damages him a little bit, and we good to go.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was going to make it.
She is voiced by Kimberly Brooks, who is a black woman. She's dope. She's been in a lot of other things. And I always found it funny because she low-key sounds like Mila Kunis to me.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
And people are building robots as we speak in China. I didn't mean to say it like that. It kind of sounded like Trump was saying it. I didn't mean to say it like that. But they're building robots in China right now. Robots that can do all kinds of things, like run track. You know? So it's really crazy to me that this game and so many other pieces of fiction, science fiction, TV, books, film have said, hey, don't do this. This is bad. And we're doing it right now. The Geth were created by the Quarians for cheap labor because they were lazy as shit. And they were like, hey, why don't we have the robots do the dishes? And the robots was like, nah, fam, we too smart for that. And also, y'all are mean. We gonna kill y'all and get up out of here. That's what the Geth did.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Move out!
So that's the game telling me to put my squad mates on the wall there. But I'm not going to do that. Let me see. He ran into the corner. I was going to try to do this. I don't know if I'd be able to tag him. Okay, I did. Dang, Caden? Caden got in the daggone way. I was trying to do something cool. I was trying to be like a, what do you call him, a skeet shooter? Which sounds nasty. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That sounds disgusting. Actually, let's throw him. Let's play around. Oh, they didn't even do it. He died automatically. Also, when they say huh, and whenever you hear the characters go huh or that means they want to say something.
Impaling victims instead of just shooting them. There must be some reason behind it.
Classic psychological warfare. They're using terror as a weapon.
That is freaky though. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold you.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps. Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Not the Nasan. Freaky.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Hold on, do I not have overload? Did I? Wait a minute. And there's fall damage, so when they go back down to Earth, they do get killed. Oop, I missed that. Oh, I thought that, I don't know, I thought I was playing Mass Effect 2 and I was like, oh, let me shoot him in the leg, it'll knock him down. No. Who wouldn't want to do that?
Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
I just like doing this because it's funny to me. I don't condone attacking people who are mentally unwell, but for the purposes of the drama in this game, we gonna do this.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
It was only a matter of time till he did something crazy and dangerous.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
I like how she just immediately agrees, like, oh yeah, you know what? You're right. You're right. Thanks for knocking him out.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Saren. Nihilus.
That boy ugly as hell, boy.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
You know, I got something to say about that scene. But man, look at that.
Off in the distance.
I will say in the original version, it looks way better. Because the sky is darker. It's a lot of red clouds. It looks foreboding. Here it's like, ooh, look how sunny and bright it is. It's a lovely planet, you know? So that's the one thing, that's the one nitpick I have with this remaster of Mass Effect 1. But one thing I wanted to say, one thing I wanted to say about that scene with Nihilus and Saren is that if I ain't seen you in a minute, and I know you from back in the day, and you look like you look crazy, like you got wire tubes coming out the back of your neck, I'm gonna be like, yo, what's going on with you? That's not normal. This ain't cyberpunk. This is not a regular thing that people are doing. Why do you have all this cyber shit in your skin? Where did you get your body done, and why did you get it done? And what was the reason? I would have been asking questions. Nihilus is just like, oh hey pal, what's going on? Stupid. R.I.P. though. R.I.P. Man, sniping is amazing. Oh, I missed that shot. Got him. Ooh. Sniping is amazing. God is amazing. Keithley, as Keithley would say. Let's throw this sucker. Back up a little bit. Back up, gang. I thought next time I overload, next time I up, well, I can't even talk. Next time I level up, we gotta go for overload. Cause I thought Caden had it, I thought I had it. That's not the case.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
I got a feeling Blake be talking too much a lot. I feel like that just be going on all the time when they be hanging out, or it's getting them into trouble. Cole's sick of it, but that's his boy. They grew up together, you know what I'm saying? But hey, you know, you gotta get your money somehow. I don't blame you. It's hard to be a farmer. Even in the real world right now, we got stuff going on in that industry where a lot of them had to close their barns and their farms. So I get it. You got to get a little extra scratch here and there. I ain't going to judge you. I ain't going to judge you at all.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Poor guy.
A Turian? You know him?
Why'd she say it like that?
He's a Spectre. He was with us on the normal.
Something's moving. Over behind those crates.
A Turian.
Wait!
Don't
shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
Where'd Saren go after he killed Nihilus?
He jumped on the cargo train and headed over to the other platform. Probably going after the beacon. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Shut up, Ashley. Let's be for real. Every single person in this chat, everybody that's watching this video, has taken a nap, probably during their work day, definitely during a single day. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at him. It's hard out here, man. They probably overworking him. He's stressed. He's not getting paid fair wages. His health is declining. He need to take a time. He need to take some time for himself. I ain't mad at him. And because he did that, he was able to survive, and we got some information. So, hey, again, no judgment. Ashley, chill the fuck out.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks.
Yeah, we want some of them goods.
Ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's dead, the entire crew's dead. Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
A shipment of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Yeah, Ashley, take a chill pill. Jesus Christ. She's on like 11,000 right now. 11,000. A couple of grenades is not going to be that big of a deal. We still here. Like, relax. I'll absolutely. Oops, I can't even talk. I will absolutely take a nap during your break. Fitting to go lay down right now. It's crazy. Ashley is hating for sure. What is her issue? She's racist and she's white.
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving.
Oh, yeah?
Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line.
Slide that, twin.
Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
He about to go take another nap. That's what he about to do. All right, so we got some Geth coming in, but before we get into them, let's make sure we actually change some of the armor that we have set up with us right now. Armor and weapons, I should say. So accuracy rating is 47. It's not that bad. I still think we can work with this, get a little bit more damage, and we have 4.2 seconds before the weapon overheats. More shots, you know. Let's put chemical rounds, because that works regardless. And then, did I get a mod for armor? No. No amp or Omni tool yet either. Let's give Caden the Stinger 2. Let's give him radioactive rounds. Good to go. And then, like I said, nothing there. And then with Ashley, she can get the, let me see, give her the Avenger 1. And then that's pretty much it. Oh, my grenade. I forgot the grenade mod, high explosive. So that's good. And let's do our save as well. We got a long, short little fight coming up. Lots of Geth. Come on. I know you're coming around that corner. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that damage, boy. I'm gonna make it so you can't do nothing. You're just gonna be standing there looking stupid. Now you stuck on stupid. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. We control the battlefield. Okay, that's the point of being a biotic god. We control everything. And I got tech too. It's a wrap for y'all. It's a wrap for y'all. It's a wrap for you, round. And a wrap for your round. I'm trying to get that hunter in the back. I mean destroyer, sorry. I think they used to call them hunters. I'm pretty sure I used to call them hunter in the old game. Or the old version. But now they're called destroyers. Alright, he's down. Another one down. It's a lap. It's a wrap for you, round. I called them round. You can't remember the last time you heard stuck on stupid? Nah, my teacher used to say that all the time. My science teacher, when she would get mad because the kids be acting up, she'd be like, you stuck on stupid. And that stuck with me. That's a classic black colloquialism. Look at all their heads popping up right here. Look at that. We playing on insanity? Yes, sir. We playing on insanity. Come on, pick your head up. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I think if I put it in the area, it will still, if I do this. Oh, sometimes I feel like when you do it in the area they're in, they'll pop up. But let me see. I'm gonna do this then. Hold on. I got something for him. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is going exceptionally well. Mass Effect 1 is not too complicated. So really the only way that I'll die is if something stupid happens. The only way. We should be good for most of this run. That's crazy. I ain't heard. Wait, you never saw that freestyle where the guy said, "It's a rap for you, round. It's a rap for your round. I'll let a round wrap around."
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
My boy Saren said, "Leave no trace." That's how you're supposed to do it. People be outside leaving all kinds of garbage on the ground. Ooh, they took him. Why you turning around like you hard, bro? See how you turned around like he was tough. I'll show you the video later. 'Cause that's where I learned the word from.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
This part is
We
so...
need to find them all and shut them down.
Shut up, girl. This part is so weird because I feel like they try to pressure you, but it don't really feel like you gotta rush. And all you really do is just sitting there. You're just sitting there waiting for the thing to load up. And that's it. You ain't gotta press no buttons or nothing. And the Geth really don't be pressing you, so it's like, what is the point of this sequence? It's like a false sense of he gone. Usually when you throw them, when they hit with singularity, that's it for them. Ooh, this mess. Hold on. Can I hit some? Can I reach him from here? I don't even think it mattered. Down. You trying to walk through your barrier? Come on, round. Come on, round. I'm calling the Geth round from now on. Where the sniper at? Hold on. Oh, that's him right there. Oop. They got him for me. I was going to try to hit him real quick with no scope. But it's not that hard. But don't go over there. There's nothing over there. It looks like there might be something over there, but there's nothing. Don't go over there. Don't do it. It's wasting your time. Got some good stuff right there. Can I hit him from here? Let's see if I can get him from here. Chill, round.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Why are you so close? See? This is what you get. White people, man, I'm telling you. I wouldn't have touched that shit. Now look what you did. Now I'm hurting. Now she hurting. Look at this.
No, don't touch it. It's too
This is what happens. This is what happens. Leave stuff alone. Now the beacon is broke. I'm unconscious. It's a mess.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This nigga just had a Homelander tantrum.
This human must be eliminated.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
What's up,
You
Doc?
had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Minor throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
You still shouldn't have been over there, though.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
I still don't understand how his shields got ripped open and we was fine. Everybody else was chilling. He's the only one. I still don't understand that. Somebody set my boy up, boy. R.I.P. Jenkins for real.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Okay, two of those things have nothing to do with us. The beacon, I'll give you that. But Nihilus being dead, like, that's his fault. He should have been asking questions like, Saren, why you look like a toaster oven right now? And the Geth, I mean, I didn't make them. Did you make them? Not my problem.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
No shit.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Real quick, anybody else get like a little tingle down their spine when he said he hates humans because he thinks we're growing too fast, and just instantly related that to how white people have been terrorizing black folks for hundreds of years? Seneca Village, Lake Lanier, Black Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, y'all can go ahead and do your own thing. And then it's like, oh no, we didn't mean it like that. Stop it. You're growing too fast. We don't like that. I don't know. It just made me think of that.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Weapons, war, that's all he thinks about. The beacon was a weapon. It's an act of war. It's like, damn, bro. You can't think of nothing else? You don't think he was trying to, like, maybe grow some potatoes or something? You know what I'm saying? Like, dang. Give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt. Psych. We already know he's up to something crazy. He just killed somebody. He destroyed the whole colony. So, I get it. But still, it's funny.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
All right, y'all. We had a lot go on today. Golly. First day out and we already in trouble. Nihilus is dead. The beacon destroyed. The Geth are invading. And somehow it's our fault because we niggas. Ooh, I didn't mean to cough. I really didn't mean to cough. I didn't do it. But yeah, I'm excited for this playthrough. I'm excited to share Mass Effect with y'all. Like I said, it's one of my favorite games of all time. One of my favorite video game franchises of all time. And it's going to be dope. I'm telling y'all, it's going to be fun. We're going to do literally everything possible in the game. So if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what else you would like to see in the game, anything specific or whatever the case may be. Next episode is going to be Citadel. We're going to land on the Citadel, baby. We gotta get and meet the people. Get there, meet the people. But until next time, ooh, she got some good. We got getting some good light. Hold on. That's why we gotta make sure black people are on teams, development teams, so we can get some good lighting for the dark skin. You feel me? But until next time, until the next episode, stay true, stay you. We out. Deuces.